Hello everyone, Kim Kid here with another update video. This is it. We are in the final stretch of 2020 and boy howdy, it feels good, this year's just been odd. It's just been an odd year for everyone in the gaming world, in personal life, and everything. I'm sure this year's been weird or odd in more ways than one. Would I say it's been a bad year? I honestly don't know. Personally, I'd say there's been issues personally for me, but overall, I don't think I can really say it's been a bad year. Sorry, I'm kind of just moving stuff out of the way as I prepare for this. But I don't know. I'd still say it's a pretty decent year. I lost over 100 pounds from this year to last year, so that's great. I saw like an old video of me, and even just seeing everything, I was like, wow, like how much I've changed in that year, or whenever that one video was. I was like, wow. I'm sure you can just go back and watch my top 10 games of last year, of 2019, and you could probably see a difference between now and then too, or compare that one to the one of 18, and just a big difference that it makes. I feel great. Not that great. I just went back to the gym recently and I pushed myself a little too hard, so now I'm a bit sore, so I need to like calm down, you know. My arms are hurting, so yeah, that's the issue. But no worries. As soon as my arms feel better, I'll probably go back to the gym and not go as hard as I was prior. So, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about games, guys. We're here to talk about the last quarter of 2020 in terms of video games. There's some good releases coming out, and I cannot wait. But of course, guys, as we always do, we always go back to the previous quarter as well. So this was June, July, August, and September. So in July, now here's the thing. I only write down games that came out that I'm like interested in. It's like I may pick up this game, I may not pick up this game. It's just a game overall that I'm interested in. First thing first was Deadly Premonition 2 came out for the Switch on the 10th of July. I haven't picked that up. I don't think I will pick it up. I've heard it's been nothing but a glitchy mess. I don't know if there's been updates for it at all. There probably has been. It's probably a little bit better, but I've just been busy with a lot of other things, so sorry. But it's a week after that, on the 17th, I picked up some games. We had Ghost of Tsushima and Paper Mario: The Origami King. Now, I actually really liked Ghost of Tsushima. That was a fantastic game. It's a fun game. I recommend playing it if you guys have a PS4. It's fun. Paper Mario and the Origami King, it's okay. It's an okay Paper Mario game. I've said my thoughts through the Let's Play of that. It's like, it's okay. The story's pretty okay. But what really threw me off was the main motivation for the villain. It was like, this was my motivation. I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, that dropped me. I'm like, wow, that is the shittiest motivation thing ever. I'm sorry, but like, no, I don't care anymore. And I didn't care anymore. So I'd still say it's probably a decent game. It's not a 1,000-year door, and it's not even a Super Paper Mario. And I liked both of those games. It's not a sticker star either, which is a good thing. We don't want another sticker star. I'm sorry, we do not want another sticker star. I don't know how Color Splash was. I've heard it's like, oh, it's okay for some parts, but it's still trash. So there's that. Here's a game not many people probably knew came out. On the 25th, it's a strange because it's Saturday, we had Ty the Tasmanian Tiger come out for the PS4. Now, it's on there digitally, and I believe, I don't think as of this recording there's been an Xbox release date for it yet, an Xbox One. It's out for the Switch and it's out for the PS4 right now. If you guys love Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, it's a great platform action game. Back from the PS2 era, I love that. I actually love that series. I only had the first two games, I never had the third game. So hopefully, you know, I did an LP on it. We 100% that game on stream. Go check that out, or not stream, on video. Go check that out. It's a fantastic Let's Play. Speaking of streams, I forgot to mention, I also did my 100th Platinum stream in July as well. So I finally was able to do my Kingdom Hearts stream of platinum every single Kingdom Hearts game, or 100% in terms of 0.2 on stream on the PS4 and make it so the platinum for Kingdom Hearts 3 trophy was not only my 100th platinum trophy, but it was also my 8,000th trophy overall. So that was good. Destroy All Humans remake also came out. I never played. Actually, I played a little bit of the original when I came out, and I haven't really made a decision if I wanted to pick this up or not. Obviously, I haven't. So, same with Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is another anime game. I don't know. I honestly don't even know. I haven't heard anything about it. Like once it came out, if like people like enjoy the game or not. I think it was made by Bandai Namco, which makes decently good games, but at the same time, it's like meh. Like, I'm sorry. Also, I need to like get back into Fairy Tail. I've only read like up to like chapter 20 or episode whatever of that series. All right, August had some few surprises. First one was Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, which came out, and that game is a hit. I freaking love it. I remember seeing a trailer from it. I want to say at the Game Awards. I'm like, oh, that's a nice little battle royale type game. I'll probably never play it, but it was free for PlayStation Plus. Fuck it, I picked it up and I immensely enjoy it. I'm looking forward to season 2, which I believe is happening sometime in October here. I'll probably just play. I probably won't play as long as I did the other one. The main reason why I played it the first time was to get through the season, get all the way to the max level, and now all I gotta do for trophies is like buy cosmetics, win 20 episodes, win 5 episodes in a row, and win an episode with a group of 5 people or 3 people. So it's something like. If I platinum this game, I probably would never play it again type thing. It's a fun game, but like the games get so repetitive that's like meh. Fast and Furious Crossroads, I've heard it's actually a pretty decent game. I never pick it up. I don't really plan to pick it up, so there's that. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time also came out. That I remember they announced that. God, I think it was a pretty decent time between announcement and release day. So it was like, hey, here's the game coming out on this day type thing. So. I haven't picked it up. I heard it's a pretty decent game. I haven't seen much of the gameplay of it though, so there's that. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. Oh, excuse me. I never played the original Crystal Chronicles. I've heard it's a good game, but that's kind of like a party. I don't want to say party-based game, but it's basically like you need to have like 3 other people to really play the game in an enjoyable fashion. So. It's not really for me. Not that I have anything bad with people who enjoy it. Like, hey, if you have the party and the people to do this, then go ahead and do it, and it's fun. Captain Tsubasa: Rise of New Champions. I don't know why. I just heard. Sorry, there was like a fly going around. Like, I just saw a trailer and people were just hyping this thing up. It's like, this is going to be way better than FIFA and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, it looks great. And I don't know. I didn't pick it up. It does look great though. Like, it's a good anime soccer game. So if you're interested at all in it, I'd say pick it up. Looks good. And then we get into September, which has some big releases in my opinion here. First off, we have Marvel's Avengers. I actually did like that game. I did rage in it a couple times, as you guys saw on my LP. If you guys haven't, check out the LP on the RPG Kingdom Kid channel. Link to the channel is in the description below. So that was fun. I did enjoy it. I do still enjoy it, and I finished recording it. I believe the next episode. Actually, yeah, I believe the final episode will be coming out tomorrow on the channel, and I mentioned how like I'll probably come back to show off like the new heroes, Spider-Man. I'm sure Hawkeye's one of them, and Black Panther's probably going to be one of them. I don't know who they have announced for heroes as DLC, even though they're free, so that's good too. Like that's good. Like all the posts, all the stuff that's coming out from Marvel is all going to be free. Like in terms of content-wise, like you know they still have the microtransactions. Like oh hey, here's pay $20 to get 200 credits or whatever those things are. So you know. Here's a surprise one. The Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out for the Switch, which includes Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. 3 great games, 3 great platformers. I've only played 2 of them, and I've never beaten any of them. The ones I have played were Sunshine and Galaxy, and I've only went through like the tutorial levels of Galaxy, and I've never beaten Sunshine. I believe I've only played like a little bit of it because my cousin had it on the GameCube. Never played 64 though, but I did start the game up. I played through a little bit of Galaxy, but that was it. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Like, well, maybe I'll do an LP of Sunshine or Galaxy or maybe 64 or do something with them. I don't know yet, so we'll see. Another game that came out was WWE 2K Battlegrounds. I don't give a shit. That game looks awful. It's not even a game. Like, I looked at the trophy list, there's only 13 trophies. That game better not be selling for $60. If that game's selling for $60, get your money back. Do not even buy that. Like, I hope, it sucks being a wrestling fan and a video game fan because they have not had good video games in forever. And boy, howdy, that 2K Battleground, A, does not even look good. Like, the graphics could be fine, but like the characters don't. Just no. Here was the big one, in my opinion, that came out in September, and that is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. I am loving that game so much. I'm like, if you guys have watched my LP of it or watched any of my videos, you just hear how much I love. I love the character designs. I love the character of acting, the voices. I love the music. I love the gameplay. The gameplay is a bit tricky, somewhat in some places, but overall I'm still learning about it, so that's good. I love it. That game is a serious contender for Game of the Year. Like, #1 spot. It's a serious contender for sure. But there's some coming out in the next 3 months that could also take that spot. We'll see. Another contender I'll say is Ghost of Tsushima. Like, that was a fantastic game overall too. I love that game. Another surprise one, which was actually leaked by Nintendo like 2 days before it came out, was Kirby Fighters 2. Never played the first Kirby Fighters, but it looks decent. Kirby's my favorite Nintendo character, so I don't know. I might play it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. And then that came out recently is Genshin Impact. Now, I honestly thought this was being a game that you had to buy for, but no, apparently it's a free to download game. So I'm like, I don't know. I haven't picked it up. It's like an anime Breath of the Wild type game. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to sink my time into it? I'm already sinking my time into Final Fantasy XIV Online, which, by the way, guys, that is the game I stream on Saturdays and Wednesdays, so you guys can check that out on the RPG Kingdom Kid channel. The video comes out the following day afterwards. If you guys can't miss if you guys don't make the stream, it comes out the following day at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So there's that. Alrighty. So that was the previous quarter. Now let's get into this quarter, which, like I said, there's a lot of good things coming out here. Like the first, literally, almost the first day, we have Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, coming out. I am super excited for that game. I cannot wait for that game. It looks beautiful, and honestly, it was the same thing when they announced the Insane Trilogy. Was, alright, cool, do it for Spyro now. Like, they're doing this for Spyro too now. Now, they can do whatever they want for Spyro. And honestly, I'd be happy if they re-release Enter the Dragonfly and the Hero's Tale on the current platforms. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy if they released the Legend of Spyro trilogy. I love that trilogy. I don't care like what people say. Yeah, it's gritty. That's not my Spyro, but it's fun as hell. The voice acting was great. Elijah Wood being Spyro was fantastic. It was a little jarring that they changed the voice actor for Sparks in all 3 games. Same with Cinder, technically. But still, it was a fantastic game series. I loved it. I just can't wait to see what they do for the future for Spyro. There's that. Not really a game, but a DLC that literally just got announced not too long ago. Is Pokemon Tundra Crown coming out on the 22nd. I'll be checking that out. I honestly can't wait. We got some new legendaries. We got some old Pokemon coming back. We got some old Pokemon Galarian forms coming back. So it's good on my book. Like, it looks good. God, just watch that like announcement for it, and then they had like a music video by Bump of Chicken, which bravo, Bump of Chicken by name and music. They are fantastic. They did the main theme. I don't want to say theme, but they had like the main song for Type 0, Final Fantasy Type 0 as well, which was fantastic. So I'd go check that out. The Legend of Heroes Trial of Cool Steel number 4 comes out on the 27th. I have not played any of the Legend of Heroes Trials of Cool Steel games, but they look cool. I've heard nothing but good things about them. I don't know if I'd ever pick them up though. So, well, 1 through 3 are out right now, obviously, and then the 4th one is coming out. So there's that. Watch Dogs Legions. I don't know. I do have the other 2 Watch Dogs games. I got them for like $20. And like there's the bundles edition too, $20. They had like a good big sale going on, I think earlier this year or late last year, and I picked them up. I haven't played them yet, so I don't know. It all depends. Pikmin 3 Deluxe comes out on the 30th. Looks cool. I don't know if I'll pick it up though. I'm not a big Pikmin guy. November though. November is the big one because, well, let's talk about Pokemon. They're now going to release Pokemon Sword and Shield again, but with the expansion packs involved. So hey, if you haven't picked it up yet and if you're all curious, you can pick that up. That'll be available on the 6th of November. I hope it should not be more than $60. If it's more than $60, then say, nah, I don't know. That'd be dumb if it's more than $60, but I highly doubt it'd be more than $60. It should not be more than $60. But there's that. And then guys, on the 10th, we have the Xbox Series X and S coming out. So here we go. The new generation of consoles comes out that week. The first one was the Xbox. And the only games that are coming out that haven't been announced, or ones that are coming out that will be coming out, is Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out that day. I think it comes out for everything except for the PS5. I think the PS5 version comes out on the day the PS5 comes out, so. Which I haven't even got my, like, I don't even have the PS5 pre-ordered. I don't know if I'm going to get PS5 right away. I might wait for it. They might. If they do a God of War PS4, PS5 collection, that's what I'd pick up. That is what I would get. There's not really anything coming out on the PS5 that's specific for the PS5 that I'm really interested in. So actually, speaking of the PS5, let's talk about it. On the 12th of November, like, this is great. This is a great weekend right here. This is my birthday weekend, so it's like the PS5 could be my birthday gift to myself, or basically all these games I'd be getting to. Demon's Souls is the only PS5 game that is like, it's only for PS5 that I would get. Like, that's the only reason why I would get PS5 right away. Everything else that's coming out, well, Godfall looks interesting, but it's not my kind of game. Spider-Man Miles Morales is also coming out that day, but it's also coming out for the PS4. So I'm like, yeah, it'd probably be played better on the PS5, but it's not worth to get the new console yet, in my opinion. Not that there's anything wrong. If you want to get the console, like, Grant, I was like, if I can find a place that's selling a console right now, I would get it. But I'm not. I also would want to get the disc version, you know, the ones that you can put disc in, not digital only. I can't deal with digital only. It's just not my thing. But yeah, like I said, PlayStation 5 comes out on the 12th, along with Demon's Souls, Godfall, and Spider-Man Miles Morales, also a PS5 version of Spider-Man, but I think you can only get that with an Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales. So there's that. Like I said, Demon's Souls right now is the only game that's only coming out for the PS5 that I would pick up. I know there's I think Assassin's Creed also, but I can deal with that game being on the PS4. Not a big deal. This is kind of I'd say this is probably the last hurrah for the PS4, in all honesty. Is yeah, they'll still have games coming out, but they'll be here's a game for a PS4 and PS5 type thing, so it'd be well, because that's what they did for a while when the PS4 came out. It's it's coming out for PS4 and PS3, but I'm yeah, I'd rather get the PS4 version, or PS4 version, but for this one so far, with only Demon's Souls being the only game that's PS5 exclusive, I can manage, game Miles Morales and every other game that's coming out as the PS4 version. Literally the next day, on the 13th, we have Yakuza 7, aka Yakuza Like a Dragon, coming out. I cannot wait for that game. I freaking love the Yakuza games. I need to finish Yakuza 3. That's the only game I've never seen the whole story from start to finish. I've seen 4, I've seen 5, I played 6, I've played 5, I played 6. If I can just finish 4, if I can just finish 3, then I'd be yes, alright, I've experienced the Yakuza series in its entirety, from start to finish, from technically 0 to Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've watched the two best friends play the 4, and that was my introduction to Yakuza. I played 5 on the PS3 when it was free for PlayStation Plus members. Now I have it as well as the PS4. I'll definitely do that. Played 6, loved 6. I've loved them all. I love them all. Loved 0, loved everything. Judgment. So, but I'm looking forward to that. Also, another big game, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories comes out. I cannot wait for that game either. I don't care what people say. If it's a rhythm-based game, I freaking love. What would you expect? Persona had it because they have fantastic music. Kingdom Hearts also has fantastic music, so yeah, they're going to make a rhythm game of it, and I can't wait for that. Also coming out is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't really care for Call of Duty games, but I don't know. It looks somewhat interesting. But the other big game coming out is Cyberpunk 2077, coming out on the 19th. Now, I don't know if the PS4 or the PS5 and the Xbox Series X whatever versions are coming out that day. I know for sure that's when the PS4 versions is coming out and such. So I don't know. The thing I still need to understand is the whole free upgrade type thing. It's Marvel Avengers, you have the PS4 version. Well, it's fine, you'll free upgrade on the PS5. Is that for physical or digital only? I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that, so yeah. And then, yeah, then we get into December where nothing really too spectacular is coming out. We'll have Dragon Quest XI-S, the definitive edition comes out. It sucks that that's like basically you have to pay $60 again for it, and it's not a free update, or it's not even like a whole like what they did for Final Fantasy World of Final Fantasy Maniac Edition. It was like, oh yeah, here's like Maniac Edition, which I believe just gave a lot of spirits or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, if you already have the Blame one, like here you go, you can buy the update for $15. Same with, that's what they did with Final Fantasy 15 as well. There was like, here's Final Fantasy 15 Royal, and it's like, oh, okay, well here's the Royal pack, which like I think was like $15 too. I don't know why they couldn't do a Dragon Quest. Why couldn't they do this Dragon Quest? I don't think there would be much changes. As far as I can tell, they just make it so like, oh yeah, you can play it. It's basically the Switch version of Dragon Quest XI on the PS4 now and Xbox. I believe, yeah. This is the first time it will ever be on Xbox, I believe, too. I don't think the original Dragon Quest XI came out for Xbox. I love Dragon Quest XI. It was my game of the year in 2018 when it came out, so I don't know, like, I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. I did love the game. I did. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it in my opinion if you've already played the first one, or even if you have it for the Switch. It's in my opinion not worth it. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 comes out. The first one was pretty fun. I haven't played it, but it looks fun, and same with this one, so that's cool. And then the collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend comes out on the 15th, which is, I believe, is the collection of the first Legends of Saga games that were like way old. Although I don't think it's like, it's not upscale or anything. It's literally like that game to be like, oh, here it is playing on the Switch now. So I don't think it's anything too special. But hey, if you're a fan of that, pick it up. I probably won't pick any of those up, so there's that. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is the video game update. That's what to look forward to for me. In terms of games out of LP, there's definitely a couple of them. Obviously, I'll be LPing Kingdom Hearts when it comes out. Anything else on that list? I don't know. It's kind of like play by ear type thing. It all depends. Right now, I still currently have Legend 13 Sentinels LP, and I honestly have no idea how long that game's going to take me, because that game's beefy. That game is a beefy game, and I love it. I love it. Definitely Crash will be an LP. Spoiler alert, is going to be the next one after Avengers, so there's that. And now, of course, I'm still streaming Final Fantasy 14 online. I'm going to stream that until I beat the Heavensward expansion, because that's all I have it up to for now. I don't have Stormblood and I don't have Shadowbringers, and then we'll see where we go from there. Maybe I'll take a little break from that to like stream some other games. We'll see. Oh, Miles for sure will be an LP. Miles Morales for sure will be an LP, since I did Spider-Man. I freaking love that. Yeah, anything else off the top of my head, I can't really say like, oh yeah, this will for sure be an LP. I don't think there's anything else in October that's really like biting me. Yeah, Miles. Obviously, I'll check out Pokemon Tundra when that comes out. Like, yeah, everything else is like nothing too special right now. But I do have some LPs in the back of my mind to play when the time comes. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, that's the update. 2020 is coming to an end here. It can't come soon enough. I just want the election to be over. If I'm being honest, like that's the one thing I want to be over the most out of everything, and it sucks that's in fucking November. I hate that the election's in November, because my birthday's also in November, but I digress. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what video games are you looking forward to, and are you getting the PS5 or the Xbox 360 or Xbox Series X or S, or which versions are you getting? Are you getting the digital only, or are you getting the physical? Yeah, let me know. Or do you plan to get one, you just don't get it right away? What games interest you the most coming out in the future? Like I said, God of War, Final Fantasy 16, those are the two big ones, in my opinion, coming out for the PS5. God, I just realized like, they had a PS5 for Final Fantasy. We'll see. We shall see. It depends on which one of those two comes out first. It's like, all right, well, I gotta get the God of War one. I gotta get the God of War one, or I got the Final Fantasy one. If they come out like, they will not have those games come out the same month. They will not have those games come out the same month. No way in hell they will do that. Final Fantasy 16 looks beautiful. It's made by the same director for 14, so I can't wait. Ragnarok is coming in God of War 2, so I'm excited. That's all the future. And of course, guys, there's probably some games that will be coming out that hasn't been announced coming out in this third quarter. I'll be sure to talk about that when I talk about the end of the year, when I have my end of the year update / first quarter of 2021 when it happens. I hope the world is in a better state of mind. I hope this country is in a better state of mind. I hope you're all being safe. I hope you're all being healthy with everything going on. Just love each other, take care of each other. That'll be do it. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.